So dear students, today we shall discuss about synthetic fibers and plastics. So before starting this chapter, we must know what are fabrics. So fabric represents cloth or any other cloth-like materials produced by weaving or knitting of fibers. So for example, fabrics represents the different types of clothes we wear, mm, and the window curtains or door curtains, the blankets, bed sheets, and mosquito nets, raincoats, robes, etc. So fabrics are the most common and the commonly used items used in our daily life. So now, what are these fabrics made of? These fabrics are made of fibers. Mm, So now, what are fibers? Fibers are thread-like structures that are long, thin, and flexible. Different kind of fibers are used to make different fabrics. For example, cotton cloth is made of cotton fibers. Nylon fabric is made of nylon fibers. Wool is made of woolen fibers, etc. So these are in the sorry. In the picture you can see these are cotton fibers. From this fiber itself the cotton clothes are made. This is another example of fiber. In the picture this is nylon fiber, and this is woolen fiber, and this is linen, and these are some examples of fabrics, different kind of fabrics. Now his kind of fabrics are made up of different types of fibers. These are linen fibers. These linen fibers are obtained from flax plants. So these are flax plants. So linen fiber is obtained from the stem part of these plants, stem part of the flax plants. Next, this is the picture of coir fibers. These coir fibers are obtained from coconut seeds. These are obtained from the matured coconut seeds. These coir fibers are actually used to make these are used to make cardboards and ropes. Now types of fibers. Fibers are of two types. Number one is the natural fibers. Number two is synthetic or man-made fibers. Now, what are natural fibers? Fibers which are obtained from plants or animals are called natural fibers. For example, cotton. Cotton is obtained from cotton plant, and silk are obtained from silkworms, and linen is obtained from flax plant, and wool is obtained from sheep. This is obtained from animals, and coir is obtained from coconut plant. Actually, it is made from the coconut seed. And the second is man-made or synthetic fibers. These are not found naturally. They are produced in factories or industries. This type of fibers are artificially made. So fibers which are obtained in factories using chemical processes are called synthetic fibers. For example, nylon, rayon, and polyesters. These type of fibers are in the made or produced in the factories or industries by using various chemical processes. Now, types of synthetic fibers. So, like our natural synthetic fibers, synthetic or man-made fibers are also are of two types. regenerated synthetic fiber and through synthetic fiber. Now, regenerated synthetic fiber. Synthetic fibers which are made from chemically processed natural materials are called regenerated synthetic fibers. So, regenerated synthetic fibers are actually in between natural fibers and synthetic fibers. So, for example, rayon. So, rayon is made from cotton. Rayon is made from cotton, which is a natural source. So, the cotton is chemically processed and converted into rayon fibers. Then, from this rayon fabrics are made. So, since the rayon is made from the natural source, that is cotton, and which is chemically processed later, so it is considered as regenerated synthetic fibers. So regenerated synthetic fibers can be considered as uh, semi-synthetic fiber. They are not fully synthetic. Now next, true synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers which are entirely made from chemicals are called true synthetic fibers. For example, nylon. So nylon fiber is completely made from chemicals which are obtained from petroleum. So since here no natural ingredients is used, so nylon can be considered as true synthetic fibers. Now we shall discuss about polymers and monomers. What are polymers? A polymer is a large molecule formed by intermolecular linkage between same or different types of smaller molecules called monomers. A polymer is a large molecule. Now, what is molecule? So, as we all are familiar with oxygen, now one oxygen is called an atom. If two oxygens are linked to each other, then it is called a molecule, and this linkage is called intermolecular linkage. So, similarly, a polymer is a large molecule which is formed by intermolecular linkage of large number of monomers. Linkage of large number of monomers from polymers. Now, what are monomers? Monomers are smaller basic molecules in a polymer of a fiber. So, linkage of large number of molecules, a large number of monomers from a polymer. Now, I shall try to explain this concept of polymers and monomers by taking an example. For example, you all know what is a garland. Garlands, and what garlands are made up of? Garlands are made of flowers. Garlands are uh, uh, made by stitching flowers, many flowers with the help of a thread. So now this one flower will be called as a monomer, and this collection of many flowers can be considered as a polymer. Now we shall discuss how these polymers and monomers are related to fibers and fabrics. So monomers are the basic unit of polymers. So linkage of large number of monomers make polymers. Similarly, so linkage of large number of polymers make fibers. And from these fibers, these different types of fabrics are made. So, for example, the cotton fabric. So we shall discuss about the cotton fabric. So for cotton fabric, the monomers are glucose molecules. So glucose molecules are monomers. So collection, so molecular linkage of different large number of glucose molecules make cellulose molecules. So cellulose molecules are polymers. So an large number of intermolecular linkage of cellulose molecules make cotton fibers. So from these cotton fibers, cotton clothes are made. So here monomers and polymers are in microscopic state, and fibers and fabrics are macroscopic state. Microscopic state means we cannot see with our naked eye. We cannot see the monomer and polymer with our naked eye. So these fibers and fabrics are in macroscopic state. That means we can see these fibers and fabrics with our naked eye.